Hi everyone, this is James with Shadow Mountain Goldens. We're going to do a little video tutorial today how to give a vaccine. And my puppies are now 6 weeks old, so it's time to give their first round of vaccines. What we typically give here is what we call a 6-in-1 combination vaccine, and that would include the distemper, the hepatitis, the adenovirus, the parainfluenza, the parvo, and the coronavirus. And the reason it's important to give it at 6 weeks of age, because when the babies are born, they get some of the immunity and the antibodies from their mother, from the placenta, and also they pick up a lot of the vaccine from the mother's milk. But by the time 6 weeks, that's starting to wane. So what we typically do is we give a vaccine at 6 weeks, and then we give it also at 9 weeks, and then at 12 weeks. And I strongly encourage you to work with your veterinarian to continue a regimen. Here at Shadow Mountain, we give it at 6 weeks, but when you pick your puppy up at 8 weeks, it's going to need its next round at 9 weeks. And then there's also the rabies vaccination, which that needs to be given by a licensed veterinarian, and that's typically going to be at 4 months to 6 months. So anyway, this is it's 2 little vials, and one's liquid, and one is the dry pack freeze that has the vaccine in it. And so we will mix that together, and we'll get a puppy here in just a moment. Okay, so what I'm going to do now, I'm going to take the syringe here, and these vaccines are not based on weight. We give the full vaccine, which is 1 milliliter. So what you do is you put your needle in here. So we've taken all the liquid out, and then we inject it into the dry pack powder, and we shake that up. And now we take the remainder out, and it's very important that we get all the air out, and now we're ready to go. Okay, so we're about ready. We have a little volunteer here. This little guy we're going to have for another couple of weeks, and then his new home is going to be down in San Diego. So again, this shot is given what we call subcutaneously, which means it's under the skin but not into the muscle. So if you could zoom in here, what we do is we typically, back between the shoulder blades, we get a nice amount of skin, kind of make a tent, and then I go in at about a 45-degree angle. And you just kind of inject it slowly. And kind of rub it in, and pretty much if you do it right, it doesn't hurt them. And they're good to go.